Welcome back to Digital Mzansi. Today's explainer is diving into, well, honestly, one of the strangest and most fascinating ideas of the AI age. Because whether you realize it or not, there's actually a second version of you out there, and it's growing every single day. So, imagine meeting someone who truly knows you best. I mean, someone who knows your absolute favorite music, your favorite food, the exact time you usually wake up. They know where you travel, exactly what makes you laugh, and even what keeps you awake at night. This entity even knows what you'll probably buy next, what you're likely to watch tomorrow, and, get this, exactly what political stories you are most likely to believe. But here's the crazy twist. You've never actually met this person. Because, well, it isn't a person at all. It's a digital version of you. It's quietly being built from thousands of tiny little moments that you've probably almost entirely forgotten about.
Part 1. We leave pieces of ourselves everywhere.
Think about your daily digital traces. A quick Google search, a YouTube video, a WhatsApp message, your GPS location, maybe an online purchase, a quick photo, or a comment you left. Now, individually, none of these seem important at all. But put them all together, and they begin forming this remarkably detailed picture. And it's not just a picture of what you do, but a picture of the person you're actually evolving into.
Part 2. Your digital shadow.
Think about walking outside on a sunny day. You cast a physical shadow, right? It changes shape, it grows, it shrinks, and you barely even notice it's there. Well, our digital lives create something very similar. The big difference is, your digital shadow is made of data. Unlike a regular shadow that disappears when the sun goes down, this one remembers things you've completely forgotten. It notices patterns you've never even seen in yourself. And every single day, it just becomes more and more accurate.
Part 3. AI doesn't need to know everything.
Now here's what's really fascinating about all this. AI doesn't actually need every exhaustive detail of your life. It really only needs enough patterns. From the videos you watch, the articles you read, and the products you buy, it starts to recognize that human behavior often follows set rules. And once it has those patterns, it starts making surprisingly accurate predictions about you. And the truly strange part is this. Sometimes, this system predicts what we'll do before we've even consciously decided it ourselves. It's kind of wild when you think about it. Part 4. The South African reality. Let's bring this right home to South Africa, where, more and more people are coming online every single year. We're talking digital banking, online shopping, streaming services, navigation apps, government services, healthcare, the whole shebang. Now, this creates incredible opportunities, for sure, but it also means that every generation is leaving a significantly larger digital footprint than the one before it. Which brings us to this thought. Perhaps one day, your grandchildren won't inherit only your physical photographs. They might actually inherit an enormous digital record of your entire life. Just imagine that. A complete second version of who you were, filled entirely with your unique patterns, your habits, and your preferences.
Part 5. Are we more than our data?
This leads us to what is probably the most important question we can ask about our digital lives. Sure, data can easily estimate your interests and your routines. It knows what you bought yesterday, and it has a pretty good guess at what you'll buy tomorrow. But can it truly know your dreams or your regrets? Can an algorithm really quantify that one conversation that completely changed your life? The unbroken promises or the grief you still carry?
We really have to remember that while information and data can describe our behavior perfectly, only true, lived experience reveals an actual person. Those deeply personal, unmeasurable moments, they matter. That distinction absolutely matters.
Part 6. Who should own that version?
As AI becomes more and more powerful, we are forced to confront some unavoidable questions about ownership, like who actually owns your conversations, your photographs, your voice, your writing, your memories? Should it be massive tech companies, governments, the artificial intelligence itself, or should that digital version of you remain fundamentally yours? You see, these aren't just legal questions anymore, they're deeply philosophical ones. Ultimately, we're asking, who owns your identity? It looks like every human being is going to have two lives, the one we actually live and the one technology quietly constructs from our data. The real challenge here isn't trying to prevent this future, it's already here. The challenge is ensuring we never confuse the two. Because listen, no matter how incredibly detailed your digital profile becomes, it is never going to fully capture the quiet, unmeasurable moments that actually made you who you are. The real conversations, the heartbreaks, the moments of forgiveness, the courage, the love, Those things cannot simply be measured by an algorithm. They have to be lived. If today's explainer made you think a little differently about those digital traces you leave behind, then definitely hit that subscribe button for Digital Mzansi. Next time, we are wrapping up Season 2 with what is probably the biggest question we've asked so far. What does it mean to be human now?
Until then, I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. Absolutely protect your data. But even more importantly, fiercely protect the person your data can never fully describe. Catch you next time.